probably about 5 companies in the world that do copper coolers, but none can produce the complexity and the size that we do.
We've been supplying into the pyrometallurgical industry for the past 15 years, high conductivity copper water-cooled components.
We are relied upon by most producers around the world, in 20 different countries in fact, to supply their needs.
We are ISO 9001, 2008 listed.
We're the major and probably the only supplier of furnace components to the platinum mines in Southern Africa. Thos Begbie started 123 years ago by a family concern, Thos Begbie, a Scot, who came out to South Africa. Later on he died, his son took over. The company changed hands a number of times, and so did the range of products. Eventually they became very specialized and started a foundry, making copper components also for the mining industry. And that is the main speciality today, is water-cooled copper components. We're in the noisiest part of the plant right now, and this to show you the process of how copper, after it's mined, is placed through an electro-winning process on these starter sheets. Or alternatively, we get it in a bar form. This is solid pure copper, 99.99%. We melt about 4 to 5 tons at a time at a temperature of just over 1100 degrees Celsius. That then is poured into the various molds to the final shape, incorporating the piping, which is a nickel-copper piping, which aids the cooling process by circulating water through the end cooler. Copper corrodes very easily in the atmosphere, so one has to protect it against that. The process has been learnt over 4,000 years from the Phoenicians, and we still use similar processes today. Copper cools very quickly, and in its liquid form it has to bond to the pipes that are within the system. That is also a process which is patented by us, and which is technology that we wouldn't share with anybody, but that makes us unique in the fact that we get a perfect bond between dissimilar metals in this particular process. We're inside one of our very large machine shops. We have overhead crane capacity, and we have over 30,000 square meters under roof. Behind me is the Femco 5-axis automatic CNC machine. Gives us the opportunity to reproduce good quality products again and again to customers' requirements. Our services offered involve research and development into improving on the products, and because of the critical nature of where these products are used, our team of engineers are very intimately involved in the design and application of this process. Our main customers are the 5 largest mining groups in the world, from New Zealand in the east, our east, to Vancouver in the west in Canada. So that roughly covers 24 hours in terms of being available for our customers. Approximately 50% of our turnover is exported to these countries, and the other 50% is for local supply. have 5 CNC machines, each with a capability of loading of more than 6 tons of capacity, which gives us again that competitive edge to be able to manufacture products of very large size so that they leave South Africa totally complete, ready to install in the furnaces anywhere in the world. This is our final inspection area where the products have been tested and approved and passed by our inspectors as well as the customers' inspectors. You'll see some of the packaging here, which is to stringent international standards. They even fumigated and photographed and tested before being packed so that we know that from here to the client they're safe, they arrive in good condition, ready for installation. In most cases, we actually pre-erect the entire furnace on our floor in the factory. And the customers come out here, they observe it, they check it out, they mark it for disassembly and reassembly on the various sites.
We supply most of our components to ASTM 297, level 2, that is on the X-ray level. We supply our conductivity as 85% plus IACS.
Copper forms a part of our strategic purchasing. We buy locally, although we do check prices all around the world. We have our own patent shop capabilities. We have our own energy supply. We have our own generation of electricity. So we're very independent and strategically so from an international point of view of being able to supply on time at the correct products. Our capabilities, our international footprint, our dedication to our staff and quality, and those are really the cruxes of any business from my point of view. My vision is to look at another 123 years of security in business, particularly for the staff we have. We have 200 staff, but my main vision is for the staff and the people. I really want to grow the company so that they have a future.